Hey everyone, so I am going to do a makeup look using the Iconic Pro 1 today. I haven't reached for this for a really long time, not for any other reason, but I've sort of been reaching for others and you know how it is. So yeah, I thought I'd do Get Ready With Me, and a kind of chit-chatty one, so talking about what's been going on at the weekend and just other things really. I need to do this within 15 minutes, apparently, according to my timer. So I've already prepped my skin, and as usual, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 20, just because I bought the wrong colour. My eyes are really dark today, and I'm not sure why. I'm actually going to put a bit of this down here as well. I have some sort of spot that's developed. I don't normally get spots apart from there. They're like right on the back of my jawline, which is really weird. But yeah. So Claire and I are going to do a Periscope weekly video. Well, live broadcast. Which is, we haven't decided on a date yet, but we've decided we're going to do it in bed with Leah and Claire. And basically going to broadcast us from our bedroom in bed. Now that sounds a bit dodgy. It's not. We just wanted to do something different, and we wanted to do like an update and a catch up, because we did one the other week while we were doing our shopping list and we were giggling so much and Claire really enjoyed it. So maybe this is the way to get her into the into YouTube. So let's be hoping. So this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. So it's not a heavy foundation. Tell you what though, it's got a little ball bearing in it. Great, I've just got it everywhere, and it stops the product coming out, which is really annoying. Let me just shake that down, see if that gets any more out. This is really awkward. It's really annoying as well, because this is a really lovely foundation. It's slightly dark, but it's a very nice foundation when it works. You have to give it a right good shake. And you could, oh God, now it's all come out. Well, that's really good. All over the floor as well. I hope I can clear that up. Oh, okay, so now I have far too much. But it's buildable, so we'll give it a go. I might have to put quite a healthy layer on. I don't know where that went because I haven't got my glasses. Let's have a look. Oh, glasses are here. What a well put together video. Oh, I don't know where that's gone. I hope it's not. Well, let's hope it's on my slipper or something, because oh, my hay fever's a little bit bad this morning, and I've taken all my medicine and stuff, but I seem to be not great, and it's less sunny than it's been in a while, which is so weird for hay fever. Anyway, back to this. This is a very buildable foundation. You meant to use like a buffing brush, but I just can't use them. I have to use these beauty blenders. Mine's a bit gross, sorry. I have got a new one, but I like to keep re-cleaning this, so and until it falls apart, I'm not going to get rid, because they are really expensive, if you know. Anyway, with these, you only need, you build it up in layers. So you do one layer, and you get quite a lot of coverage from a little bit of product. As in, it can do your whole face. But rather than try to do it thickly straight off the bat, you just do the first layer. I've caught a bit of sun on my forehead. I have a forehead that sticks out, like my face sort of protrudes out, and that's from my dad. Thank you very much. Thanks, Father. God, I've got real bad bags under my eyes today. I didn't sleep. I haven't been sleeping well. Style XL is on Saturday and Sunday this week, and I'm just dreaming about everything that can go wrong, which obviously is keeping me up at night. There are some bits that aren't done yet, so that's obviously worrying me. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm sure it will be amazing as well. I'm just stressed that there are little bits that haven't been done, just little things. Yeah, That's quite stressful, really, to not have it done. It's just one or two little things and then I can be done. So anyway, I'm using the Java Rice Powder by Bourjois. If you haven't been watching my channel, you'll not have seen this before, but if you have, you'll know that this is one of my favourite products. It's a holy grail setting powder for me. I love it because it's sort of pinky, even though it's translucent, it's sort of pinky and it's illuminating. So it sets your makeup without making your face look dull or cakey. I think that's why I like it so much. Right. So next I'm going to just put on the primer for my eyes, which, as you might know, is my favourite colour tattoo. I rarely use colour tattoos on their own. I do use them as the base for my eye makeup. And this is the colour tattoo in Pink Gold. And you can see there I've really made a right dent in it. I love using this. I use them with these sponge applicators that everybody hates, but they work really well with these colour tattoos, because then you don't have to get your brushes mucky, because you can just throw them away after you've used them. So what I do is I put it on the lid first, and then I always bring it up, like blend it upwards, so that there's the most product on the lid, and then obviously you don't want loads and loads of shimmer up to your brow bone, because that's where I'm going to put a highlight anyway. So I leave that sort of set a little bit so that it's a perfect base for my eyeshadow. I haven't put any concealer on, which before my powder. I do that a lot. I always forget. And because I've got dark eyes today, I'm probably not going to put a brightening concealer on. I'll probably just leave my eyes as they are. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to use the Avon Glow bronzing powder in light bronze. It's a matte bronzer, and I use it with my Real Techniques face brush. And I swirl it around. And although I've never really used bronzer or known how to apply it, but I sort of lightly, because it's such an easy colour to use, I sort of lightly do it in a 3 motion around my face, so that it's almost contouring my face, but giving it that sort of glow. You can see there, it's almost shadowing it. This is warm, but it works. I think I don't want a muddy bronzer. I want myself to look, well, I want myself to look brown, you know. I want myself to look like I'm just sun-kissed. Even though it's really grey outside, that's what I would like for my face. So that is that. And then I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Euphoria palette, because, oh, I can't get it open. Firstly, let me just show you this. So you've got all your eyeshadows here. I'm not going to use those today. They are beautiful. They're very pinky toned, and I think if you get the Freedom Makeup one, I think this is the little palette they've got in there. Anyway, so they've got this highlighter, bronzer, and what's that called, blush trio in there. The highlighter is very pretty, but it's the blush. It looks like what I think is Orgasm. So this is a pinky goldy blush. If you can see it there, there's a highlight in there. Now, I haven't got NARS Orgasm. Oh, what am I doing here? I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to look for my towel. So I don't own it, but from what I know, this is the sort of colour that everybody's been raving about. So this is, it's more corally, this blush. Anyway, in order not to use too much, I'm going to use a duo fibre brush for the highlighter first of all, which I'm just going to put on the tops of my cheeks here, like I say, with the duo fibre brush, so that it's not overkill. I know a lot of people that love highlight to be very pronounced, and I do, but it's hardly the time when it's just, you kind of just working from home, you know. You don't want it to be just bam for no one, you know. You want to show people. I'm really sorry that I'm all snotty again. It's just, it must be really distracting. And I'm going to use the Tapered Face brush by Jessup. just going to dab it into this, and I'm going to really get that off because I don't want it to be overkill. And I'm just going to dab it onto the cheeks. This is such a pretty colour. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's got a gold sheen to it, and, you know, it just flushes the cheek, but it does give you that little bit of glow, which is why I don't actually own anything like this, which is why I tend to go for the blush in this more than anything. And I don't know if anybody's noticed that this blush is that sort of NARS Orgasm goldy pink. Yeah, you can see it there. It really shows up on my cheeks just how glowy it is. But I love it. I think it's great. Just going to take this brush again just to blend them out a bit, because I do overkill blush because I don't, when I'm looking in the mirror, I don't see it as I do on the camera. There you go. It's just one of those things. And I bet you the camera's more true to life. I just don't see it. So I'm going to use my eyeshadow base brush from Eco Tools in the Iconic Pro palette. I would normally at this point be using Strange from the Naked palette, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to use this colour right here, this light nudie colour. I'm just going to use that on the tops of my eyes here. I like to put this on my brow bone. I always do my brow bone first. I'm not sure why. I think because I can blend it again. I find other eyeshadows to do when I do my crease colour, it works easier. So I'm just going to do that. How long have I got? Oh, about 4 minutes, so not long. And then I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to take this taupey colour here, and I'm going to dab that in. And I'm going to use that in my crease. I can't believe how quickly the time goes on here. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Get that in my crease there. I can't believe how quickly the time's gone. You might lose me. Okay, and then I'm going to take my flat shader brush. I've got 3 minutes left. And I'm going to use... what colour am I going to use? I'm going to use this sort of shade at the bottom here. I don't know what... I think it's like a champagne-y colour. I'm going to use that all over my lids. The good thing about this base is, although it's pink, you don't see it once you put the colour over your eye. Yeah, that champagne is just stunning, actually, if you can see that. It is beautiful. I really love this palette. The eyeshadows, I always forget how buttery and soft they are. If you didn't know, this is a Lorac Pro dupe. I think this is called Champagne in the Lorac Pro as well. Okay. Lovely. Oh, just poke myself in the eye. I'm a bit rushy when it comes to this sort of makeup. Just going to take my shade brush again, and there's a deep colour right near the end here. I don't know what they call it. This one here, I think it's called Cocoa or something. I'm just going to deepen up the crease because I really love putting a darker colour in the crease, making it a bit almost smokier actually now. I've really taken to doing that. And then I'm going to take my this fluffy brush. I'm just going to blend everything out so it doesn't look too overkill on the eyeshadow. Lovely. I'm using the telescopic mascara from, I think it's L'Oreal. I really like this mascara. I haven't used it for a while. And I forgot how much I like it. I think it's just because it's so difficult to get off. You can see how much definition there is. And then taking this into this eye as well. It's so... My eye's watering now. How ridiculous to try and get my makeup done. With makeup everywhere. Yeah, I like this brush because it's really slim. You can get into the bottom lashes really easily. And then finally, I am going to do lips. And it's going to be my Rimmel East End Snob lip liner. If you haven't seen this lip liner, it is a cult beauty fave. It's like a nudie pink colour. They're so soft as well. And just to complement that, I'm using my Japanese colour in, oh, I don't know what the colour is, but it's this lovely rosy pinky nude. It goes perfectly with East End Snob. And there you have it. Apart from the fact that I poked myself in the eye. I'm actually going to use a setting spray today. Oh, I can't believe I've poked myself in the eye. I know I have watery eyes. That's always... Have you ever had that before? It's so annoying. Right, this is the Avon setting spray. And I've started to use it, but I haven't really noticed any difference. So I'm just going to use it now.